Unaambia nikikuita ufatisike. Hello class. Hello class. Hello Francis. Are you around? Alexander? Are you around? Okay.
Yes, I'm around.
Okay. So, Francis, are you around? Koesh, are you around?
Yes, I am around, madam. Yes, I'm in, madam.
Okay. So we can start our lesson. Today we are going to be talking about construction materials. And you're going to be talking about the general properties of construction materials. So we can start. So first, okay. Okay. So we can start. So we're going to start by the definition. Alexander. Francis. Let us start by the definition. So, definition, property. This is anything that describes a material or substance. And also we have construction material. This is material brought to the construction site for incorporation to the building work. Are we together? Are we together, class? So we are going to continue. We have the properties of construction materials, which can be classified into physical properties, mechanical properties, and chemical properties. So we have the physical properties definition. This is a characteristic of the building material that can be observed and measured without changing its chemical identity. And we have examples. They include fire resistance, as you can see in the diagram. We have porosity, and we have density. As you can see, in the fire resistant part, is your material able to resist impact from fire? We have the density part, where you can see there is a, in one section, we have particles that are not compact, but in the other section we have particles that are compact. So we have in the porosity part, how permeable is your material? Okay, how your material, how is, okay, its capacity to actually absorb water, that's porosity. So we have the mechanical properties, and mechanical properties are properties of building materials, which opposes the deformation or breakdown of the material in the presence of external force or load. That is, its ability to resist impact. So we have examples include strength. In our first section, I hope you can see we have a concrete block there and a compression testing machine. So they're actually testing its capacity to be able to resist impact. We also have another example, which is brittleness, and we have a diagram there. We have a diagram with a tough material and a brittle material. You see, when a tough material is exposed to somewhat like a force, it's able to just change its shape but doesn't break. But for the second part, the material, when it's exposed to a force, it actually breaks. That is like, okay, that material is brittle. It's in the case of like a biscuit, you can just relate to that. When you break a biscuit, it just breaks. It doesn't change shape, it just breaks. So we have the other property there. We have elasticity. So you can see how this spring is behaving under tension, under compression, and under bending. So that's elasticity. Sorry. So next we have chemical properties, and we have chemical properties. These are a change, or if a chemical change or reaction on a material occur, then the observed characteristic is called a chemical property. If a chemical change or reaction on a material occur, then the observed characteristic is called a chemical properties. So we have examples include corrosion resistance. You can see in our first diagram, we have a metallic substance over there. It's kind of exposed to, or reinforcement. It's actually reinforcement that is exposed to moisture, and you can see that it actually behaves in a way that it rusts. So we also have the second part here, which is a chemical resistance. We also have other examples like alkalinity and acidity. So those are the examples of chemical properties. So with that, we have come to the end of our lesson. Is there any lesson? Or recap. So we're going to have a small recap. Who can tell us what we have discussed today? Francis? Francis, are you there? Okay. Alexander? Okay, I believe it's like you're having a network problem. Well, it's fine, but I believe you've understood. We have discussed about the general properties, and you've said we have one, we have the physical properties, we have the chemical properties, and we have the mechanical properties. So I want you to write down some short notes and forward them to me in the next lesson. So for your assignment, I want you to go and do a research on the types of construction materials, and you're going to come and discuss in the next lesson. Okay? Yes, so let's meet in the next class. Thank you.